After a few days, she starts calling from a different contact number. Okay, different contact number means not her phone number, another phone number. With that number, she is in contact with someone else and calls. If anyone asks, she says brother or my friend and avoids it like that. Since I'm not at home most of the time, she spends time with the phone. If I ask, whom are you talking to? She says my father, she says my friend, and avoids it like that. There are voice recordings of those calls. In those recordings, there is obscene conversation.
Did you put it on voice record?
Recorded automatically in the Geo Mobile. I came to know properly later. After I found out, after our relatives also came to know, actually, those two were in love first. When we both go to her house, she comes with me and goes with me. But while returning, she does not come with me. If I ask why you are doing like this, she says I am alone, right? I will stay 1, 2, 3 days and come.
When you caught her red-handed like this, did you ever beat her?
I did not beat badly. I just gave a warning.
All these conversations were on phone calls only? Did she ever leave the house when you were not there?
She used to go sometimes without telling. Even when I asked the people who picked her up, they said our girl is not like that. When we asked them to come to court, they did not come. After writing one agreement, after 6 months, she filed cases on me. I took some video calls, audio calls, voice recording data showing what she was doing. I took Xerox copies and tried to speak through elders. They said we will not come. What does that girl want? At that time, did she only want to file cases and trouble me? Up to panchayats, I spent around 1.5 to 2 million. That money I had kept for marriage expenses and all that. 1.5 to 2 million. Then she did another marriage. After marrying, she even delivered a baby. That girl has no fear. There is no one to warn her. If she does wrong, there is no one to question her and say you are doing wrong. Correct your life like this.
There is no one to tell her and no patience to listen. For such a very dangerous personality, you simply went and tied 3 knots. This whole story that this boy told is a story related to 3 men. Among them, 2 men, lacks of men in this society, are like that. The thinking of the person who married her got stuck at just one point, that the girl is talking on phone calls. She is talking to some boyfriend. This one point became the reason for their family life getting destroyed.
Sir, Madam came here to tell the problem. Let us ask what problem he has.
I got married in 2021. It was an arranged marriage. We were fine for a few days. After that, she started calling from another contact number. If I ask why you are doing this, she says if anyone asks, I cannot tell.
Please explain neatly and in detail so that we can understand. You are saying it very fast.
It was an arranged marriage decided by elders. After a few days, she started calling from a different contact number. Different contact number means not her phone number, another phone number. I bought her a mobile at the time of engagement. With that number, she was in contact and calling someone else. If anyone asks, she says brother or my friend.
How long after marriage did this start?
After 1 month. For 1 month, she was fine. That 1 month went in marriage functions and visiting relatives. After coming to our house for staying, from then she was busy on another phone.
What do you do? What does your wife do?
She is a housewife, madam. I have a small electrical shop business.
Who are there at your home?
Me, my mother, my father, my 2 brothers. One brother is in Hyderabad studying. Another brother is in Warangal. My parents stay at home. I go directly from home to my business place and return.
How far is it? So since you are not at home most of the time, she spends time on the phone?
Yes. If I ask whom are you talking to, she says my father or my friend and avoids it. After I come, she does not talk. Sometimes she deletes that number. Sometimes she does not delete. When I saw and asked whose number it is, she said my friend, my father. When I checked her phone when she was busy, I got doubt because of call waiting. Earlier, once she said she was talking to my father. When I called again, there was call waiting. I asked with whom. Again, she said my father. Why did you call earlier? She said just like that. Later, I checked the name in Truecaller, and it showed an unknown person, a male person. When I asked who it is, she did not tell.
After how many days did you come to know?
Within 2 months in 2021, I came to know. When I asked strongly, she did not tell. She used to do housework properly. Cooking, cleaning, all were fine, but she was not concentrating much.
Why didn't your parents notice her? Your wife is always in the room, talking on the phone. Didn't they observe?
My brother is in Hyderabad, another in Hanamkonda. At home, only my mother, father, and my wife. My parents are not educated much, so they did not notice. She talks on phone saying she is talking to parents, but actually she goes inside and talks. Later, I came to know why she is doing like this. She says brother, relative, and avoids. There are voice recordings of those calls. In those recordings, there is obscene talk.
Did you put voice record?
It recorded automatically in the Geo Mobile. She did not know it was recording. I don't know whether she knowingly did it or not. It recorded with one person only. Later, I came to know they were in love first. When they wanted to give her to that boy, her family did not agree. He is a tractor driver. They thought, since I have business and shop, they gave her to me in marriage. She is the only child. They did not give me any dowry. I spent everything myself. She has 3 acres land. She had relationship with that driver before. When we go to her house, she comes with me, but while returning, she stays there saying, I will stay 1, 2, 3 days and come.
So only phone calls are the issue? Any other problem?
Only phone calls were main issue. Physically, sometimes we were fine, sometimes not fine. When I caught red-handed, I just warned her. Red-handed means only voice recordings. I don't drink. She doesn't drink. One day for Dasara festival, we both went. After that, she did not return with me. She said I will come after 1 week. She did not come. After 1 month, she came. Whenever we go together, she does not return with me.
Did she ever leave the house without telling?
Yes, sometimes she goes without telling. Many panchayats happened. Her father comes to my business place and says I am taking my daughter. He directly comes home and takes her saying I am taking my daughter, you come behind. He takes her. Okay, he comes. And taking her is one thing. But this girl also went out on her own. 1 or 2, 3 times. She went. If I asked what work, she would say something like festival at our relative's place, Durga festival, and went alone also. But most of the time, her father would come and take her.
Did you ever complain to her father that your daughter's behavior is not good?
I complained. If I complain, they say nothing like that. My daughter is good. Even though there are recordings, they say you are doing this intentionally. Even the mediator And the people who matched the alliance said our girl is not like that.
After all this was known, were you fined for some months?
After that, panchayat started, madam. I said if she wants family life, she should come properly. Otherwise, no. Even after listening to the audio records, I thought, let's give one more chance. But when I told her to come back for family life, she did not come. In Elders Panchayat, we sat around 10 times. Finally, she said, I will not come for family life. Do whatever you want. She said she wants divorce. As per her wish, we wrote an agreement for divorce.
After how long of marriage?
After 2 years. Actually, we lived together only about 6 months. After that, she went to her parents' house.
Finally, when did you separate?
In 2023, we separated. On May 10th, we wrote an agreement. For about 1.5 years, panchayat went on. From big men level, we decided to take mutual divorce from court.
Any compensation written?
We wrote that if either of us files cases on the other, it should not continue. At the time of mutual divorce, I have to give her 50 grams of gold amount, as per the gold rate at the time of marriage. I agreed to give that amount. I talked to a lawyer and paid the amount for mutual divorce process. But when called to court, she did not come. After 6 months of writing the agreement, she filed a case on me. Normally, within 1 week or 2, 3 days, mutual divorce petition will be filed, but she did not come.
Why didn't she come?
They said the amount is not sufficient. She asked extra up to 1 million. In the agreement, it was 50 grams of gold amount.
Did you give the amount of 50 grams of gold?
It was to be given on the day of divorce. She did not come for divorce. After 6 months, she filed cases on me, my brothers, and my family members. 498A case, Domestic Violence Act case. Police station called me and took my mobile saying a case is filed. They said surrender or we will arrest. I told them she herself wanted divorce and we wrote agreement. Why did she file case? They said I don't know. Laws are favorable to girls. If laws are favorable to girls, I feel like being born as a girl in this generation.
In legal terminology, situations are like that.
I got frustrated. I took all video calls, audio calls, voice recordings, data Xerox copies, and showed that she did wrong. They could not answer. They called her for counseling, but counseling did not happen.
Why?
They did not call her properly. I requested to call her. I even said if she comes, I will take her back. But she said she will not come. Then why file divorce case? They did not answer clearly. Through elders we tried to speak, but they said we will not come.
What does the girl want then?
She wants 1 million. I already agreed, as per agreement. Till marriage and panchayats, I spent 1.5 to 2 million from my side.
If giving 500,000 more could close it, you could bargain?
As per agreement, I agreed 50 grams of gold amount. For divorce, she did not come. In agreement, both sides' elders signed. No force.
Now is it that you cannot give 1 million? Or you feel even if given, she may change again?
Even if given, she may change words. I already spent 1.5 to 2 million for marriage.
If you spent that much grandly, why not settle with 1 million and finish?
I don't have that much. As per agreement, she signed first. Later, someone may have told her that agreement is not valid. She changed her word and sat firmly asking 1 million. She signed first and agreed. Why should I give extra? All mistake is hers. At that time, 50 grams gold value was around 0.3 million. So now extra, around 0.75 million more she wants. I am not ready to give that extra.
So what do you want now?
I want the cases on me to be removed. Only 498A case is pending and divorce case. She has done another marriage and has a baby also.
Ah, she remarried with the same lover?
No, not the lover. She married another person.
Maybe that man will also come here tomorrow. What kind of place is this? Without even getting divorced properly, she did another marriage and even has a child? If she had married the lover, at least there is some meaning. But she married someone else and has a baby. Maybe she kept the lover on standby and continued. If they wanted to give her to him, they could have done that. He married someone else too. You unnecessarily put your family life on the road believing that lover. Both of them will marry others and still talk on the phone. They don't even know it records in Geo.
You are saying she got married again and had a baby. What evidence do you have?
No photos. I have one MCH hospital report.
Not proper proof? If you file petition in court, you can find out whether she delivered or not. Who is the man she married? Without divorce, girls are getting married again. Legally, it is not valid. You can also file bigamy case, but you need evidence.
I don't have proper evidence.
Even in live-in relationships, children are being born. That itself is not enough. If you have marriage photos, you can file a case. Police may not take it since you already have 498A. You should file a private complaint through Advocate.
When I went to Advocate, they said it will take time. I went to PS around 10 to 20 times. First time they called and asked. Second time they took complaint. Now I want to come out of these two cases.
So you came here asking how to withdraw the cases. From second month of marriage itself, Panchayat started. You caught her, questioned her. Still no fear. She stopped 5 days and again same. Recordings continued. That means she has no respect, no fear, no devotion towards marriage. Within 2 months, you understood her personality. No fear, no thought about future, no value for marriage, no respect for husband. She was prepared from the beginning that one day he will catch. I'm not saying she is mad, but she has no deep thinking about future, no value for marriage. Whether it is her mistake or her parents' upbringing, we don't know. But personality is like that. You questioned her. She packed her bag and left. When you showed recordings to her parents, they said, "Our daughter is not like that." That means the upbringing environment is also like that. Not correcting when girl does wrong. No fear that family life will break and go till divorce. That means she has no fear. There is no one to question her mistake and correct her. No patience to listen. For such a dangerous personality, you simply tied 3 knots. Big tragedy is not for you. In fact, I feel it is your luck. This case will go on. She married again, not even the person for whom your marriage broke. She married another fellow. When our team called that fellow, he says she is my wife. I don't know anyone. I don't talk to anyone, and cuts the call. He is fully ready to become a scapegoat. Such girl needs such men, not people like you. Even if lawyer madam calls and says withdraw useless cases, this girl is not that type to listen. Even if Lord Brahma comes, she will not change her stand. She uses legal loopholes and stands firm. In Panchayat, she made everyone wear different caps. You, elders, everyone. She talks differently in each place. You are saying she signed agreement. But that girl has no stability in word, life, or thinking. What stability is there in signature? If strongly questioned, she may even say, "Neighbor, ain't he signed?" You are hitting your head against a mountain. Instead, you should move forward in life. Your whole fight is about zero point 0.6 to zero point 0.7 million difference. More than that amount. What is hurting you is that she signed and now ask an extra 1 million. Why should I pay extra? That ego is what you are fighting. Because of her journey, nothing happened to her. She removed one hair from her head and moved on, married someone else, had a child, enjoying life. By the time you sit here for next episode, she may even have another delivery. Who is losing here? Because of these cases, your brother's jobs and future are getting affected. If cases are there, tomorrow alliances will not come. No one is coming forward. Everything keeps going in circles. 6 million to Putin, 7 million. Hey, brother, if you really had the capacity to pay 6 or 7 lakhs, you probably could have spent 15 or 20 lakhs, fought back strongly, and saved your marriage. You own an electrical shop. You're running some kind of business. What do smart people do in situations like this? Is this the extent of your fight? There isn't even one strong elder standing beside you in this battle. You're roaming around in depression, demotivation, tension, like someone who's lost their mind over the expenses and stress. Psychologically speaking, maybe you should put aside this idea that I must fight. I must protect my ego. I must teach her a lesson. Let me ask you, who is responsible here? You're not the only one responsible for this marriage. Your elderly parents have become sacrificial victims in this situation. Your 2 younger brothers are suffering too, after so much mental pain and family sacrifice. What exactly are you trying to win? Even if big people talk, even if you run around police stations, realistically speaking, even if you file a bigamy case and someone fights it seriously, practically, what happens? She will continue living in that house and may even have children there. And you will keep running around courts. That's my opinion. So maybe it's better to say, live your life. Survive your own way. If there are financial accounts to settle them and move forward. Protect your family. That's better advice.
Madam, if she withdraws the cases after we talk to her.
Absolutely not. Personalities like that are like banyan trees. Their roots go deep underground. If you start cutting those roots, it may take you 70 or 80 years. You'll be 40 or 50 by then. This case won't work out the way you think. Let me give you an example related to this case. This entire story involves 3 men. Out of those 3, 2 types of men exist in lakhs in our society. You may ask, if the girl cheated, why are we talking about 3 men? Let me explain. 1 man is the husband, the victim sitting here. After marriage, even though she came from a low-income family, he spent his own money, bought gold, and married her. His thinking got stuck at one point, her phone calls. She was talking to some boyfriend. This one point destroyed their marriage. He couldn't tolerate it. Even if you give a second chance, once a woman's character reaches the streets, meaning public suspicion, no man will easily accept her back. Because once the poison of suspicion enters your mind, it never decreases. It only grows throughout life. If you really wanted to accept her, the question should have been, how do I stop those phone calls? How do I bring her emotionally back to my side? You cannot fix a marriage by entering legally through rights or panchayats. Now let's talk about the second man. She didn't even get a divorce from her husband. She filed a 498A domestic violence case, not only against her husband but also against his entire family. Yet another man married her, even had a child with her. So she was already married. Her first husband left her because she had an old boyfriend. While all this was happening, another man married her. Now, what was this second man thinking? If this victim here had even half the acceptance capacity of that second man, if he had stopped at just the phone call issue, they would still be husband and wife today. The children being born elsewhere now would have been his children. You must think carefully. How much should you accept, and how much should you not accept? People say women are enemies to women. Maybe that was true once, but today? Some police officer once said, "In this generation, it's better to be born as a girl. Being born as a man is suffering." I don't know which officer said it, but it became a sensational statement this year, because legally, many men are suffering. Now let's talk about the second man again. At least he should have thought clearly. I'm marrying a woman who isn't even divorced yet. Her previous husband suffered. There were boyfriend issues, and yet he still married her. What was he thinking? If a man marries a woman who isn't legally divorced, and tomorrow a dispute arises between them, remember this: once the sweetness fades, things turn ugly. In your case, it's the same. There's no legality. If proper proceedings start, immediately a bigamy case can be registered. Then everyone will blame the woman. Nowadays, girls themselves won't agree to marry a man without legal divorce. They say clearly, "We won't marry you without a legal divorce." But in this society, when court cases drag on for more than 5 years, people's lives are getting destroyed. Through Justice Beyond Lies and our episodes, I sincerely request the judiciary, please focus on marital disputes. Whether you unite couples or separate them, at least conclude cases within 2 or 3 years. Because after fighting 5 years in lower court, if either party doesn't want separation, they go to high court and file suspension petitions. Then another 5 years pass there. High courts are state-level courts. Cases don't even reach the bench quickly unless it's considered an emergency speedy trial. And even then, many aren't entertained. If it's a 2019 matter, they say, "How can we take up a 2025 matter first?" So please, changes must come in marital cases.
Madam, I'm just asking, can these cases be settled quickly? She's already remarried. There's a medical report showing she delivered a baby. There are wedding photos. There are cohabitation photos. But the police aren't taking them seriously. My brother's marriages are getting affected. Their jobs are damaged. Why wouldn't someone become cruel in such a situation?
Today, because he is sitting here, we are representing the voices of locks of male victims. 3 men, 3 different stages. This man is at the victim stage. The second man provoked him toward becoming the third type. When we asked that second man, he casually said, "Yes, I married her. Do whatever you want." If marriages are done for money and harassment follows, that's a sin. If you believe in any religion, take reasonable compensation and move forward with your new life, whether boy or girl. In your case, I don't like your stubborn thinking. If a woman doesn't agree to a compensation settlement, everything I explained earlier will happen. Talk for a reasonable amount and get rid of this misery. You may call it bad luck, but we won't. But in your mind, accept it and move on. Why would anyone give free divorce? Some people secretly do second marriages while cases continue. Others psychologically enjoy dragging cases, because our law and order system allows it. If cases move fast, truth comes out quickly. Appeals must also finish within 1 to 1.5 years. Maybe the government should consider special courts for family matters. Today, courts are mostly filled with family disputes and land disputes.
You said you spent so much on marriage. They asked $1 million. You need to pay advocates too. Travel expenses, court expenses, well, everything costs. When she didn't come after signing MOU, you should have realized She's expecting something. Even if she stayed with you for some time, legally that matters. If a reasonable settlement is possible, what you're giving advocates and spending on courts, instead, give that as settlement and buy peace. You are buying time, buying mental peace, saving valuable court time. But now you've reached a different stage. 2 years have passed. She already delivered a child and is living happily. So now, fight legally and strongly. Instead of giving money to such a person, better give that money to your lawyer and fight. Before second marriage, settlement was better. Now, strong legal action is better.
You have options. File a private complaint for bigamy, even if police refuse. If you file it, she must appoint a lawyer. FIR will happen. I challenge this. File a quash petition in high court. Submit your evidence. Other family members' names can be removed from the case. High court judges are thinking wisely nowadays. They know many cases are fake. Your brothers and parents can be relieved from the case. In domestic violence case, you don't need to attend regularly. If you want fast disposal, file a speedy trial petition in high court. High court can direct lower court to close the case within 6 months to 1 year. Many people don't know this, so they roam courts for 5-10 years. If lower court doesn't conclude in 1 to 2 years, go to high court. This isn't the time for emotional talk. File quash petition. File bigamy case. Relax. Do your work. Things will move automatically. If you need more legal guidance, ask me. All the best. Stay strong. Don't do anything foolish. Thank you, Doctor and Advocate Madame, for guiding Mr. Raju, who came trusting you. We'll meet again with another story. Please subscribe and hit the like button.